And then I'll open the next one, and that will automatically go right. Okay, it's doing that there. But the time does not run?
It only runs.
Oh, that's only for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if the computer is working. Good. All right. The last organism, that's just a very rare infection, but you may see it. The scenario would be typical scenario. 35-year-old fisherman presents with pruritic non-suppurative lesion on the left index finger, where he had nicked with knife while cutting fish. He has severe throbbing pain in his finger. The lesion has spread about half a centimeter around the initial nick, and the center has a discolored area. Scrapings from the periphery yields non-hemolytic gram-positive bacilli. Okay, and those are the choices. Francisella, not likely, it's not fish. The fish gives it away. Brucella, again, the same reason. Staph aureus is really gram-positive. Erysipelathrix, possible, and Streptococcus pyogenes, not likely because it is a gram-positive organism. So you narrow it down to almost Erysipelathrix. Okay, erysipeloid, the name, the disease it causes is erysipeloid that was described, and it's an occupational disease of meat and fish handlers. So other kinds of meat can also cause the condition, erysipeloid condition. The organism is Erysipelathrix ruseopathiae, and the morphology, nothing significant about that. It's a gram-negative, but anaerobic bacillus. Okay, that's another characteristic feature. Nothing unusual. Gram-positive. The organism grows easily on most laboratory medium. Nothing special about it. It gives a small grayish alpha hemolytic colonies. Alpha hemolytic. Remember that alpha hemolytic is the diffuse sort of partial lysis of red cells. So it's alpha hemolytic as opposed to strep pyogenes, that is hemolytic, or the listeria, that is totally hemolytic. This is alpha hemolytic. Okay, here is the sort of a faint lysis around the organism. Transmission and symptoms. Transmission is acquired by skin abrasions from infected fish or meat. Inflammatory, violaceous, sort of colored, sort of purplish, bluish lesion at the site of infection, usually the finger or hand. Lesion is pruritic, burning, throbbing, pain, quite a painful lesion. I think Brian would also goes over it when he lectures you in infectious diseases. Lesion is non-suppurative, no pus formation. So pruritus and non-suppurative pruritic painful lesion. Diagnosis is based on history, of course, how that the lesion originated, culture of the specimen, cultures very easily, quickly, and the treatment is just penicillin, regular common garden penicillin, because it's a gram-positive organism, so it does not create much problem. And if we go again, the organism is Erysipelathrix ruseopathiae. There is another condition called erysipeloid that you will come to learn when you talk about, Dr. Fox mentioned, erysipelas, Erysipelas. No? If he didn't, Dr. Brian will mention later on, and that is caused by strep pyogenes. Okay. I'm sorry, Staph aureus. Okay, differential erysipelas, Staph aureus. Okay, so that was the extent of all the zoonotic diseases. And at the end of your handout, if you look at it, there is a summary of all the organisms. That's what I at least have done with the other organisms as well, Brucella, Bordetella, as well as Haemophilus and Bordetella, as well as this zoonotic infections. The table that summarizes, once you've read it, that summary should give you a way to review the important components of the infection. Okay, now just relax and just, there is not that much new material that I cover in the next